start the clock.
The number you have reached,
513.
please make a note of it.
From Toby Keith's I Love This Bar and Grill in Cincinnati, Ohio, in the shadow of Great American Ballpark, it's 513 Rocks. Brought to you by CBTS, Technology Solutions for Business. Cincinnati Bell, how can we help you today? The spirit of Cincinnatus. In every crowd, we see a community. And PMC Bank, investing in our communities.
The number you have reached is
513.
Hi everyone, I'm Jeff Picoro, and welcome to 513 Rocks. I'm standing outside of Toby Keith's I Love This Bar and Grill at the Banks. It's just one of the many new venues and businesses that will replace the barren shoreline between the riverfront of Great American Ballpark and Paul Brown Stadium. Tonight, we're going to borrow some of this energy as we turn one local bar and one local band into one great benefit for one very special charity, St. Al's Orphanage. So the fans inside of Toby Keith's, as well as you at home, will have an opportunity to use your cell phones to make a $10 donation to St. Al's. Simple, by using the CBTS Text to Give platform, by simply texting the word KIDS to 80100. Now you need to be over 18 and have a cell phone with a texting plan. We hope you're a Cincinnati Bell customer, but you can donate through any carrier. That one-time donation will be charged to your carrier's monthly bill. Now let's head back inside to Toby Keith's and hear Green Light Morning and see and hear how the 513 rocks.
Please make a note of it.
You look beautiful, Cincinnati. The world won't stand still, it keeps on moving. You keep your head held down for like you're losing, and another day will come. You feel like you won. Ooh. Your life was in your hands and then you lost it. You wrapped it in a blanket, then you tossed it. If only a minute you could spare, all the things that we should care, and keep your head up high, and let your dream fly, one day at a time. Life in rewind, you can't move forward. See those dreams you had in Torrance, a place where things come true, to do what you always wanted to, and keep your head up high, and let your dream fly. Oh, keep your head up high, one day at a time. Time's not on your side, even though you know it's the right time for you to try. Well, you know your life ain't over. I don't need a 4-leaf clover, 'cause this is your life. Lost your love and keep on fighting. Well, keep your head up high. You let your dream fly. Keep your head up high. One day at a time.
513.
When we return, we'll introduce you to St. Aloysius Orphanage.
At CBTS, we've built a state-of-the-art platform of technology assets, management tools, and best-of-breed resources to deliver enterprise-class solutions and services around virtualization, disaster recovery, security and communications, all enabled to reduce cost, improve operational efficiency, and mitigate risk. For more information, call 866-587-CBTS. That's 866-587-2287. CBTS, Technology Solution Architects.
Five, one, three.
St. Aloysius Orphanage has been inspiring hope and transforming lives since 1837. But there's more to this Cincinnati institution than you can see from that stately building on Reading Road near I-75.
But back, I want to say, in the late 70s, early 80s, the Ohio legislative body decided to kind of do away, if you will, with orphanages and move more into foster care. Sure. So a lot of the orphanages just closed, but St. Aloysius found itself really providing services for a specialized child. And that child was typically those who, for the lack of a better word, no one else wanted. They were children who were less than perfect. They suffered from some type of a behavioral disorder, mental disorder, or even a physical disorder. So to remain relevant and to continue to provide that much needed services, we decided to go ahead and move forward doing the foster care, but also providing education, not only for the children, but for the community, for the parents, on how to deal with children and families that suffer with that severe mental behavioral disorders. The challenges, there's so many in the community today. Anytime there's an economic downturn, the children who we serve tend to be those that fall under that poverty line. And what we do is provide those mental health services for those families. We need volunteers. We need a lot of stuff for our kids. School supplies. We need everything from furniture for some of our families to clothing. We need help with partnerships in the community for education for our kids beyond what we provide, which is K through 12. So again, there's so many different ways people can help, and we just encourage them to go to the website and learn more about the great work we do in serving over 18,000 children and families each year.
You can learn more about this great, iconic Cincinnati charity by visiting staloysiuscincinnati.org. Now, here's more music from Greenlight Morning.
Find my way home. Don't wanna end up alone. Wanna find my way home. Done a lot of thinking about the road that I've been on. I've been a million places, and this journey's been so long. Thought I knew the answers. Somehow I got reflection in the mirror staring back at me. Do I see the kind of man that I thought that I would be? Coming to reality can be hard to do. Ooh, and I wanna find my way home. Don't wanna end up alone. Wanna find my way home. Now I'm sitting in the front seat and I'm gaining ground towards you. Another exit I get off keeps me further from your view. Sometimes it's hard to understand. This is what we do. See, passion is my compass and it helps me find my way. Well, lately it gets broken when the sun sets every day. You will be my northern star. Guide me home. Ooh, and I wanna find my way home. Don't wanna end up alone. Wanna find my way home. In the morning I wanna find my way home.
So tell me the story. How did the 5 of you get together?
Craigslist.
Really?
No, that's not true at all. No, we, this band, we've probably all known each other from like 7 to 10 years. It's a kind of culmination of different projects. Aaron and I, we knew each other for, I don't know, about 10, 12 years ago in different projects. He was with a band called The Big Creek out of Bowling Green, Ohio, and I was playing with a band called Oval Opus. And so we were in the same movie by Universal Pictures called Winter Break, right?
Winter Break.
And so after that movie released, we kind of spent years where we traded shows off back and forth around the country. And then when that time in your life came where you hit the fork in the road, we found that we're all back in Cincinnati. And so we started out as a singer-songwriting project, and we added the drummer, John Benham, and Theo, who plays bass. They were in a band called 10 Foot Big, and finally with Ted, who's a guitar player, he worked at this place that had given me a guitar endorsement. So when we needed to kind of pick up, that next step, obviously he was a good connection because he gives you free guitars. It had nothing to do with
always
his
a
talent.
plus.
Otherwise, we would not have hired him.
Not at all.
I mean, it's the discounts.
No, so that's kind of how we came together. So we were pretty new, I would say 8 months as a band, but about 12 years knowing each other.
Awesome. So what inspires the music?
Our lives. He was just talking about how we met and through different bands, and as we got older, we actually are both proud fathers. And I called him up and said, hey, I'm in Cincinnati now. I used to be in Columbus, and said, I don't have really any musical friends in Cincinnati, and why don't you come over? We'll just write some stuff and see what happens. And the songs started coming out. I'm like, wow, this is really good.
Pretty good. Or we weren't sure if we were just writing bad songs in suburbia, and
that's true.
We knew we had to get out and at least try them.
Some of the first songs were actually songs about our kids. One of our singles, All I Want, is about our kids. And we are inspired by other people. And the whole intent is if you look at our bio, storytelling lyrics that people hopefully can relate to, that can inspire them and tell a good story.
True and genuine place, something that everybody can really relate to.
We hope.
That's what we hope.
Yeah, we hope.
Finally home.
You can learn more about Greenlight Morning by visiting their website at greenlightmorning.com.
I'm finally home.
A little to the left. Perfect. Welcome to Cincinnati Bell's giant phone sale. Phones like the HTC One S are only $99.99. Plus, we'll buy at your contract up to $1,000. Okay, shred 'em, boys. Cincinnati Bell, right here for you with giant savings. We're putting the finishing touches on the giant phone sale, and we've added a second story. Buy one, get one free smartphone data plans. That's double the data for half the price. Cincinnati Bell, right here for you with BOGO smartphone data plans.
Five, 1, 3.
Marty Brenneman has made some great calls during his time here in the Queen City. From Hank Aaron's 714th home run to Pete Rose's 4,192nd hit, in addition to calling 3 winning World Series championships. Perhaps nothing in recent memory gained more press than when he paid off a bet he made earlier in the season. Marty, tell us a little bit about how, in front of a national audience and to raise money for the Reds Community Fund, you decided to shave your head.
Well, it was because I put my foot in my mouth, Jeff. Months ago, Chris Spire and I, the Reds bench coach, were talking after they'd won 3 or 4 games in a row, and he said, this club may win 10 games in a row. I said, no, it won't. It doesn't hit well enough to win 10. Well, fast forward to the 10 wins in a row that were accomplished the final game of the series in Denver. And he said, what are you going to do if we win today? And I said, I'm going to shave my head. And they won, and that's what happened.
Well, you raised a lot of money for the Reds Community Fund, and that was great. But I thought the most touching moment, maybe the most poignant moment of the night, was when the little kids from the Dragonfly Foundation came out. How did that come about? How did you meet those kids?
Well, John Burns with Cincinnati Bell said to me on Tuesday before Friday, he said he was over there visiting some of these kids, and one of the little girls said, on Friday night, Marty Brenneman will look like us. And that really got to me bad. And so, you know, they were on the field, these three beautiful little girls that had no hair. And I had a T-shirt on that says, "I'm still me," which is one of the slogans of the Dragonfly Foundation. And I talked to the crowd about the Dragonfly Foundation and about the Reds Community Fund, which we raised $100,000 for that night with a $50,000 matching check from Charlie Sheen. And we gave the Dragonfly Foundation tremendous publicity. And it's been nothing but good things that have occurred for those folks since then.
How does the Dragonfly Foundation serve this community and these kids?
Well, you know, kids at that age and their contemporaries look at these children who have no hair, and they, you know, they make fun of them or they look at them funny. And these poor children have no idea. And that's why the shirt said, "I'm still me," because even though I don't have any hair, I'm still me. And so they go over, they have gift packages for children who are coming into the Children's Hospital. When they first check in, they are on top of these situations throughout a child's stay in the hospital. And these women do a wonderful, wonderful thing. And thank God that I could help them, and directly the Reds Community Fund could help them, because it was a forum that night on the field before over 40,000 people, and the thing went viral all over the country. And so it was, aside from the game of baseball, in the 39 years I've been connected with the Reds, that's the most special night I've ever spent at a ballpark. It was something that I'll remember for the rest of my life. I'm going to be a spokesman for the Dragonfly Foundation, and I'm just thrilled to death to be affiliated with those folks, and certainly thrilled to death to be affiliated with Charlie Frank and the Reds Community Fund.
Well, thanks for what you did and everything you've done. Thank you.
Thank you, Pat.
You can learn more about the Reds Community Fund by visiting redsyouthbaseball.org. Now let's get back to Green Light Morning.
This song that we're about to play is it's off our record, and it goes to the heart of that exact matter. And it's to anybody who's ever lost somebody to a very troubling disease, whether it's cancer or an Alzheimer's, so many different ways. And this song is it's about the crossing. Take a look into your eyes, see past the wrinkle. Remember me. We spent a lifetime together, sunny skies and bad weather. Don't you cry tonight, don't you fight the light. I'll be here even if you go. Do you see the light tonight? Do you
513
Rocks.
If you're from Greater Cincinnati, you've no doubt heard of the Rusty Griswolds. They've been rocking the Rusty Ball, one of the biggest charitable fundraisers in our area since 2008. But few people know that Steve Fritsch, the founder of the Rusty Griswolds, is the creative brainpower behind the Spirit of Cincinnatus.
So tell us how the Spirit of Cincinnatus got started.
The Spirit of Cincinnatus is our nonprofit we created to be the operational foundation for our charity event, the Rusty Ball. The Rusty Ball is a huge party we throw every year. It's a collaborative fundraising event. And the idea really came from the band I play in, the Rusty Griswolds. We get asked to play charity events all the time, and too often we were saying we just weren't available. So what we recognized was every organization was looking for the same resources, entertainment, space, sponsors, donations, for basically the same kind of event. So we said, let's just put this all together, one big night, reach back to all the groups we told no to, and invite them to take part in a collaborative event.
It's an awesome event, and you raise a lot of money. Tell us how much.
Well, last year we had 3,500 attendees, raised $400,000. And in 4 years, we're just shy of $1 million.
That's amazing. So how do charities get involved with the organization?
Oh, it's an open invitation. We had 159 charities this year, up from 119 last year. So essentially, through word of mouth within the charitable community and business community, find out about our event, reach out to us, and ask how to get involved. And it's an open invite.
It's a great idea. But what are some of the big challenges that you have?
Yeah, the biggest challenge is time. We're a 100% volunteer organization. So our attitude is we do what we can when we can, and our faith says we're facing the right direction, it'll all work out, but it's just time.
Absolutely. Well, the Rusty Ball is getting started to come up right around the corner, so tell us about it.
It is November 10th at Duke Energy Convention Center, our 5th year, so we're pretty excited about this being the 5th year, and hopefully we'll have as much of a crowd as we did last year and growing some. We've got a lot of great corporate partners, and so we're looking forward to Saturday, November the 10th.
We want to show our deepest gratitude to Greenlight Warning for helping us kick off the first episode of 513 Rocks. And we want to remind you that you can always make a $10 donation to St. Al's by simply texting the word KIDS to 80100.
There's a million people reaching out for me. There's a million people as far as I can see. But all I want is you. You're all I need, 'cause you're everything I dream about. The kind of love that talks about I'll give you all that I can give. And so pour your love down on my soul. Not afraid to lose control no more. Cincinnati, 513 Rocks. Make sure you text to give. Thank you so much.
Five, 1, 3. Please make a note of it.
Brought to you by CBTS, Technology Solutions for Business. Cincinnati Bell, how can we help you today? The Spirit of Cincinnatus. In every crowd, we see a community. And PMC Bank, investing in our communities.
The number you have reached is
513.